Today, I'm challenging myself to create a SharePoint site in just a few minutes. And I'll be walking you through the process step by step as we do it together. Let's see if I can pull this off in real time. Now, as we go through this, there's gonna be a lot of caveats. Caveat number one, there are multiple ways to create a site. What I'm showing you today is my favorite way to create a site because most people who will create a site should be creating a team site. That's what I'm gonna show you today. Caveat number two, we're doing it in teams. Yes, we're gonna create this SharePoint site in teams. Why? Because every single time that you create a new Microsoft team, you automatically get a SharePoint site created with it. All right, let's dive right in because time's ticking. Okay, I just got word that two people who work in operations have been put in charge of building a mobile lab. Their names are Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. They need to spin up a project site in order to make this happen because there's a lot of moving pieces. So I'll do that for them in this video. Let's jump into my computer. So like I said, we're gonna do this in teams. So first, I'm gonna create the team, and I'm gonna call this the Mobile Lab Project. I'll say we'll use this team to manage all the assets for the mobile lab. I'm gonna make it public. Well, actually, I'm gonna keep it private. And our first channel is gonna be main, and then I'm gonna hit create. All right, it says nice work. Now I'm able to start inviting people to the project. To the team, but I'm not gonna do that yet. Let's skip. So now we have our team. Guess what? We're done. We have created the site. Let me show you. When I go to files and I click open in SharePoint, look at that. Our whole entire site has been created already. I'm gonna browse templates later, but I wanna show you something. In Teams, when I created that team, I went to the library called Files. This folder is empty. This is the library called Files, or this is the library in the tab called Files. When I come over here and I hit open in SharePoint, what it does is it opens literally that same library except on SharePoint because it is the same library. So now I click home. Now I'm on the home page of my SharePoint team site called Mobile Lab Project. Look, it's right there, Mobile Lab Project. This literally was created when I created the Microsoft team. Now, I'm done. If I wanted to stop right now, I have created the site, I'm done. But here's the thing, it's not about creating the site, it's about configuring the site because the site gets created. We've already done that part. That takes 2 seconds, as you saw it yourself. What we do now is configure it. So here's what I wanna do. I wanna put a picture at the top of the page, then I wanna put a short blurb explaining what we're doing, and then I wanna link out to a couple resources. Let's do that. Let's see how long that takes. First, I'm gonna hit new page because I don't wanna use this page. I'm gonna go to a blank page. When I go to a blank page, I'm gonna hit create page. So on this page, I can add a new picture. I'm gonna go to stock images, say truck. Maybe a truck won't do it. What did they have? Was it a Winnebago? No, it was a mobile home, or let's say an RV. Okay, I like it. Let's go with this. All right, that picture is gonna be our picture at the top here. It is obviously very strange, but we're gonna go with it, right? We're gonna call this Mobile Lab Home. We're gonna leave my name there, and then we're gonna put a short blurb here that says the goal of this project is to design and build a fully operational mobile lab that meets the operational, again, efficiency standards, remains undetectable, and operates safely under constrained timelines and budgets. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link up here to the mobile lab home, right? So I'm going to use this link to stack up my buttons, but I'm going to come back and change them later. I want to put a few buttons on the page. So first I want to put a link to the project charter. So I'm going to put a new section on here. Then inside of the section, I'm going to put a new web part, and the web part is going to be called quick links right here. All right. Now I'm going to add a link from a link that I've already copied. I'm going to paste that link in here, hit add, and I'm going to rename this. I'm going to call this the project charter. I'm going to come down here to library, hit change, and look for a document. I like that one. We're going to call that the project charter. Now let's go for budget. Same link. I'm going to rename this, call it budget, go to library, hit change. Let's see what we got on the budget. Nothing. So let's see what we have under dollar. All right, that's fine. I like that. And select. Let's do safety protocols. So I'm gonna add another link. Safety is important. We're building a lab. Change this. Go to library, hit change. Safety, okay. We don't got nothing. Let's go with warning. Okay, I like that. And then let's do one more. We gotta track tasks. So let's say from a link, and then update this. I'm saying task. I like this. Well, I like this one better. Task tracker. And then we're good. So I'm gonna call this section resources. And then I'm going to change the section properties I'm going to give it a green background, but these buttons, I'm going to change them to buttons, and then I'm going to say, I'm going to give them a fill. And yeah, this is pretty ugly, but you know, no big deal. Wait. All right. This is a little too ugly. Let's try this. How about that? All right. That's a little bit better. And then we hit publish. So now our page is done. But we're going to take this page, our mobile lab home, and make it our home page. And so then when I click on the ML logo, taking a little while to load. There it is. There's our site. Okay, so the only thing we need to do now is literally link these buttons out to where they belong. So let's say for like the task tracker, wherever we plan on managing tasks, I would grab that link and put it behind the task tracker button. Wherever we plan to have the project charter, so the project charter might be a document. We could put the document inside of our document library and then point the project charter button to that document. Safety protocols could easily just be a SharePoint page. Safety protocols to a SharePoint page, and that'd be it. And as far as the budget could be a list. The list could just manage the money, and we could point the budget to a SharePoint list. All of this available on the site right there, very easy on the page, as opposed to, you guessed it, an email with a bunch of attachments or a folder with a bunch of different documents. That's not how we interact with the world. We use websites. This is a website. It points to everything that we need for the project. This is very easy and way better than those other options. Okay, we're done. And how long did that even take? That was less than 20 minutes. Too easy, right? As you can see, creating a SharePoint site is a pretty straightforward process. And now you've got the tools you need to get started on your own. It's really about diving in and experimenting. So why not give it a shot and set up your own site today? And remember, creating a site happens in an instance. That's not really what we're focused on here. We're focused on configuring the site. That's where the magic happens. All right, now before you go, I definitely want to hear from you. What other SharePoint topics and tutorials would you like to hear next? Tell me about something that's happening at your organization that you're considering using SharePoint for. Drop your suggestions in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas to help you get the most out of SharePoint. And remember, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you can get more tips on how to master SharePoint. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.